knowledge being spread. It's like warm butter across the bread. Smooth, I know you like that. Flow with the grain and don't fight that. You want righteous love, you found the right match. With Marty Mcfly, they on the right track. Yeah, gotta dig some dirt to plant the seed. Spread roots till you sprout like a tree. Donnie Jones, she the one you wanna see. Donnie Jones live, this is where you wanna be. It's Donnie Jones live, Donnie Jones live. It's Donnie Jones live, Donnie Jones live. It's Donnie Jones live, Donnie Jones live.
Welcome to Donnie Jones Live. I am Donnie the Tree Lady.
And I am that guy, Marty McFly. What it do?
What it do?
What it do?
It do a lot. And you know,
What?
I was going to go, what it do, what it do. You look good. You is doing it, all of that kind of stuff. And you know, I'm still working on my little logo. I'm locked and loaded. But I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time feeling my vibe today. So I'm still struggling.
Okay.
As many of you guys know, we had a huge loss to our community this week, and I am still struggling with it. And I don't know why, because it's like, you know, we're talking about Kobe Bryant, by the way, for those of you guys that might be clueless as to what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm starting that way, man.
You don't start it like that.
Okay, all right.
You know, I'm just saying, like, out of all the things, you can't even go with, like, how was your week? You can say, well, you know, how
oh my God.
But you just gonna start it right off like that.
Marty, see, I need you.
Anything, you know,
I need you.
Happy.
I'm glad you're asking me that, because you are making me smile right now, and I've been struggling. So I'm gonna start back over. How are you doing, Marty?
I'm doing okay.
How was your week so far?
My week was pretty okay, but I really ain't got, you know, I don't know how to come back over that, because see, if I say anything that's humorous, people
we probably need some humor right now. Give us some humor, Marty. Be funny.
No, I cannot. Not
I said
right
be
now.
funny.
Look, little lady, look. I moved schools because I didn't like dealing with bullies. So, you know, I'm just telling you, I don't like pressure.
Did I tell you I was a bully one time?
I can believe it.
No, seriously. There was this really sweet girl. I think I've said one time. So, what you trying to say? Ooh. So anyway, we'll move back to my subject, but I got to say something about my bullying real quick. I was in elementary school, and you know, a lot of the kids knew me, but I wouldn't say I was the most popular. But I was, you know, a little well known. But I still had some insecurities, and I was good friends with this girl. Her name is Tanya. Tanya, I hope that you're okay, and I hope life has turned out well for you. But she was always sweet to me. She was always kind to me. But she wore these really thick glasses, and people made fun of her. And I always thought she was cool people because she was nice to me, but a bunch of my friends didn't like her. So they challenged me to fight her. And so like after school, they all kind of circled around her and started picking on her and pushing on her and stuff. And it was like, you know, asking me to get her. You get her, go ahead and take her. She was a little taller than me, but she was like real thin and frail. And so I don't know what happened in my brain, but I had a brain fart and I just hit her. And I hit her in the face and made her glasses come off. And I was trying to get her to fight me, and she wouldn't fight me. And the disappointed look she had on her face. Even as a kid, I just remember thinking, I don't want to ever feel like this again.
Yeah, that was
and so I picked up her glasses. I gave her glasses, and I just kind of shrugged my shoulders and walked off because I couldn't fight her. But I still, in that moment, bullied her by hitting her, and my parents wound up making me go apologize and XYZ. But yeah, I don't know what the heck.
I don't know.
I do not like bullies, and I don't want to be a bully. And the one time in 4th grade when I was a bully, it was the most horriblest thing in the world, and I felt horrible.
Okay, that's the interesting thing. You know what? It's funny. I was bullied a lot, and I was a bully for a hot second once.
Okay.
You know, for just for a hot second, it was.
I think it's 3rd or 4th grade is where this stuff starts to kind of really come to fruition.
I'm not sure what grade I was in, but yeah, somewhere in there. I'll be honest, it was somewhere in there. But really, the guy that I was bullying put so much fear in me that made me stop bullying. I'm saying because certain people you don't play with, but you know, I was picking on this little boy.
Right.
And every time he saw me, I would pick on him. Because I always been a jokester.
Right.
You know, I was just.
You got a mouth on you.
I would criticize this boy and just make fun of him and just pick on him and pick on him and pick on him until one day he said, "Look, I got a gun in my locker. I will blow your head off."
Okay, this clearly was not 4th grade, but okay.
No, seriously, it was in that grade. Because I stopped. It wasn't a black dude. I tell you that. much, okay?
So he really could have had.
He really could have had one. You know, it was a little Caucasian boy that I kept messing with.
Yeah.
So when he said that,
you was like, oh no,
I was like, you know what? I I don't know if you really got that.
Yeah, exactly.
So from that day on, I just I
you're just gonna be the funny guy. You're not gonna be the bully.
I ain't gonna find nobody. After that, I started getting bullied. So because I was always picking on people,
right?
And I pick on people that was bigger than me, and it was like, look, at 3:00 you mine. Right. I went hide in lockers.
I ain't mad at you.
O'clock.
But I got to tell you something. You just totally lightened the mood in here just by shifting subjects. But I do want to talk about my boy though.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just saying. I just feel like we should, take a moment to talk about how, he meant so much to our community, how he was somebody that, tried to do good, was a smart businessman. He was a father. He was a husband. And I know that back in the day, whoop-de-woo, whatever happened with the chick, whatever, whoop-whoop, but this man made up for it. And he loved his family, and him and his kids, especially his daughter that played basketball, Gia, they had a beautiful relationship. And I guess as a mom and a wife, I'm just shook. Like, I just couldn't even imagine losing my husband and losing my child. Like, I can't even imagine what Vanessa Bryant is going through right now. And I guess the reason why I'm bringing this up with me sitting next to you is because as a pastor, what do you say when people are like, this just makes no sense?
What's really crazy? I was counseling somebody just this morning. Really, just this morning. And they, it said they was jealous of Kobe in a sense.
Really?
Yeah. They said, because Kobe passed with his child.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to go on with life living without his child,
right?
Because he passed along with
her. Yeah.
And it just made me think about, for one, life is short.
Yes, life is short.
But everybody views death in different ways, and it is really unfortunate for the wife, for the ones that are left behind, and someone that touched so many people. Yeah. And because this was a guy that a lot of people never met. Yeah. But he inspired, generations of young men and women to be better athletes and everything.
And not only that, he didn't just inspire people in our community. He inspired Black, white, Latino, everybody. Right. Everybody loved Kobe, And
well, I ain't gonna say I love Kobe.
Oh my God, Marty. I'm not even a big basketball person.
I ain't gonna lie, and I'll be truthful. I hated on Kobe for so many years because I was jealous.
I never know where he's going.
No, really, I did. I'm saying because I was jealous. This little dude, we graduated around the same, maybe a couple of years before Kobe. Okay. But I was like, he just went straight from rags to he had made all that money. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little jealous.
A little jealous. Okay.
That's a tweet. He got all the women. He took Brandy to the prom and all that kind of. Yeah, I was a little jealous.
Okay, I can see that.
He didn't come to Atlanta. He didn't play for our team ever. He was just,
Well, yeah, but he had his eyes set on the Lakers.
And besides, I was a Jordan fan at the time. I just. Oh my God. Just being honest. I ain't gonna, I respect everything about him, but I'm just saying. I'm gonna be honest. I'm transparent.
But right now we're talking about the loss of a legend. We're talking about the loss of a legend, right? And somebody that I believed, inspired not just because of the way he played the game, but the energy that he brought to life. And so I just and the way he lived. And so I think it's very rare that you have those kind of individuals in society. And of course my prayers go out to the other people that passed away too. That's
their families. Major important
and we need to say that
people that passed, giving the condolences to that
all
whole
of them,
family,
their whole
and
family,
the mothers and daughters that went along with them.
And those were some of the kids. One of the kids, or a couple. I think there were other kids there. In fact, I know there was at least one or two kids on there that played basketball with.
Yeah, all of them. I think majority of them were all a part of a basketball troop or whatever team. Now I might have some details wrong, so don't quote me.
No, well, we're being honest. Right, we don't know everything about basketball, but if you have an opinion about this, or if you're feeling some kind of way about it, give us a call at.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking you can't really give an opinion if you got.
Oh my God.
It's not an opinion. He gone. It ain't like I think this. He
I'm
might
saying
not be gone or
for
something.
what Kobe meant to you.
Oh yeah. If you gotta
and how he inspired you. Yeah. Give us a call at
1-888-349-DONNI. That's 1-888-349-DONI. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just back to, you made me happy. Right. Now I'm back to being sad.
Why?
Because you
keep bringing it up.
No, because you were acting like, well, how could we be inspired by,
But yeah, I'm saying I was inspired by him in certain aspects of him. Right. But
what did you eat before you came on the show today?
Well, let's not talk about that. just saying, I got my coffee, so I'm being honest, I took me a long nap today, just like
I still don't think you're awake, man.
I'm trying to be, that's what he was like, your voice is a little scratchy. This is my wake up voice. I'm just,
Okay.
I was working on production all last night, so it was like I slept in and, just one of those type of things. But anyway.
Okay, once again,
right.
if you would like to share.
Yeah, right. If you want to be a part of the show, got a comment or a thought, hit us up at 1-888-349-DONNIE. That's 1-888-349-DONNI.
Yeah, and I'm glad you spelled that out because a lot of times people will be wanting to spell it DONNIE.
Yeah, but that's that. I think it's only 7 numbers in the phone number or somewhere in there. So wouldn't that be too many? DONNIE. Anyway.
No, but I'm saying in general, when people try to spell my name, they try to spell it with too many numbers.
Oh.
Okay, I know that does too many. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to hit us up, call us at 1-888-349-FIX-DONNIE. Okay, that's 1-888-DONNIE. Oh yeah, 1-888-349-DONNIE.
Yeah,
right.
That's
cool.
right.
And you can call us and let us know what did Kobe mean to you, and if if it inspired you to do better or anything like that, or
what did he ever inspire you to feel any kind of way?
No, I told you I had a little hate on him, just a little bit for most of his career.
Well, I
stopped hating on him after he retired.
Well, real quick before we go to break, I still sit up and I watch YouTube videos, motivational stuff. Which, by the way, you guys need to go check out our YouTube channel, Donnie Jones Live, DONI Jones Live. But there's a lot of content on YouTube that's motivational. It's got people like Michael Jordan. It's got comments from Kobe Bryant and Denzel Washington and Will Smith. So they've got compilations with just him and all the stuff that he said that I find inspiring. So if you can go to YouTube, you can find that. And while you're on YouTube, check out our channel, Donnie Jones Live on YouTube, and like and subscribe to our channel.
Yep. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live.
Hey, got a comment about the show? Give us a call at 1-888-349-DONNIE. That's 1-888-349-3664.
Hey, write this number down. 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. Have you ever thought about having a produced commercial for your next event? Your church anniversary, birthday, family reunion? Or if you just need some production work done, VAST Productions can help. We're an audio-video production house specializing in making your audio and video dreams come to life. Thinking about a family documentary or a church history story? Call us at 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278. VAST Productions has over 20 years of production experience, and we're ready to work for you. To get started, just call 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278.
Hey, I'm Donnie the Tree Lady, owner of Don's Tree Service and author of From Failure to Fabulous. From Failure to Fabulous is my opportunity to share with you my trials and tribulations of growing a tree service or growing a small business and making it successful by overcoming adversity, and also giving you some tidbits on what you can do on a day-to-day basis to achieve your dreams and be the best that you can be. And you can find us on Amazon. You can go to Donnie Jones Live. Anywhere that books are sold, you should be able to find us.
Hey, this is Marty McFly, and real quick, I want to invite you to join me in ministry. Yeah, seriously, I want you to join me in ministry. It's called Turning Point. Log on to YouTube and type in Turning Point. You should see a picture of me pop up there, me in my little robe doing my thing. But anyway, type in Turning Point, push play, check it out, and if you like it, subscribe. All right? And I hope it'll be a blessing to your life, too.
Now, back to more Donnie Jones Live with Donnie and Mardy Mcfly.
Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live. Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live. Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live. Donnie Jones Live.
Welcome back to Donnie Jones Live. I am Donnie the Tree Lady, and on our segment earlier, we were talking about what Kobe means to you, what Kobe means to me, what Kobe means to us.
No. What Kobe means to you. I'm just saying, I'm saying, don't get me wrong. I am not a hater. I'm saying I'm not a hater. I'm just one of those people. I respect that brother. I respect him my whole heart. I
do too.
And feelings go out. My prayers go out to his family and everything.
Absolutely.
I just can't. It's just like Super Bowl. It's like every once in a while people would jump on the bandwagon,
Right.
the team that's in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Just like when celebrities pass, after they pass, people are like, oh, they meant so much. I was always a big fan.
Okay.
Every time he played, I watched. Now, I can't.
Okay,
I can't sit here and lie and be like, he was.
Well, I have to be honest. I was not, and am still not, the biggest basketball fan in the world. I do like basketball. In fact, I went to a game over at Georgia Tech about a month ago. Watching some college basketball. Really exciting, good game, and all that kind of stuff. But as a business person, as an entrepreneur, I loved watching some of his motivational stuff that he used to talk about. So I used to catch him on YouTube. And then I saw the effect that he had on other people, meaning I like the fact that he influenced people to try to be better. They talked about how he would be up, and even though we're not athletes, but I do work on my craft and I try to go hard. And especially over the last month or so, I've really tried to go harder to kind of overcome certain challenges.
Right.
And I think about the fact that sometimes after a game or before a game, they talked about how he would practice for hours.
Yeah.
Shooting, just hours. He'd be up in the middle of the night just shooting. And I think that kind of time and dedication to your craft is important, and I think it's valuable and it's inspiring.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess what I'm saying is that even though I wasn't the biggest basketball fan, I was a big Kobe fan, even though I didn't talk about it. And I guess I didn't talk about it because I don't really talk about basketball. But if you were to corner me and ask me about, okay, what athletes inspire you, I would have said something to the point of, Michael Jordan was inspiring with the way he played.
Yep.
I would have said Kobe. I would have said Muhammad Ali. Or anybody that's at the top of their game, I would have kind of taken it in that. Magic Johnson, with the way he handles business, very inspiring. So he was just in that group of people, I think, that inspires everybody, even though we may not talk about him every day.
Right. I want to be inspired by that kid that didn't make the team, and still succeeded in life.
But Michael Jordan didn't make the team.
Right. That's why I was a bigger Michael Jordan fan, than Kobe, just because he didn't make the first cut. But all joking aside, I can respect. I really do respect what Kobe did for so many other athletes.
Yeah.
And so many. I'm saying he. Excuse me. I'm getting not choked up. I'm just getting.
Don't cry.
Real.
I knew you were touched. I knew.
Okay. Anyway.
It's all coming out, y'all. Y'all should see the tear in his eye.
Understanding that this dude, his
stop touching you because somebody gonna say something.
His work ethic was so incredible. Like he did do the extra work before the game, after the games. And really, really wanted to win, and that's why I probably had so much hate on him, because he always beat my teams. He always. I'm saying, and sometimes it's like you can appreciate and love the person that that you lose against, in a sense.
Absolutely.
Like Atlanta. Everybody always talks about this, but the Patriots.
Yeah.
I probably popped the P. I got kind of closer to Michael now. I got personal. But when Tom Brady came back and beat the Atlanta during that Super Bowl,
right,
I could appreciate the player.
Right.
I might not like him. Because
I know we're getting ready to get hate mail right now. I'm getting ready to admit it.
It's truth mail.
I'm going to admit it right here on live, not live radio.
Huh?
I like Tom Brady.
Well, I can expect.
I do. I got it. I know it ain't a popular thing to do, but his level of commitment, his level of commitment to excellence, once again, to his craft, it's just like, to me, it's inspiring. Yeah. I know he's a little different, but
he's a Republican.
He is not. Oh God.
Well,
he might be. I don't know.
No, he is. I think.
But I don't.
Trump.
Okay, I don't.
That's why it doesn't surprise me. Like, I can relate to him. I like him.
Y'all don't I'm gonna hurt this man in the studio.
This was your word.
Because I am not Republican. I am independent.
Okay.
I'm independent, meaning I think for myself.
Yeah.
I am somebody that supports, public funding to help our schools and to help our teachers and to help the poor. But at the same token, I am a capitalist, and I don't I don't think business should be hindered by over-regulation unless it pertains to our environment. Then we need to have some regulation. But to be overtaxed for stuff, we don't need any more taxes. We need to manage what we've already got. We've got so much wasteful spending right now.
Yep.
Amen. There you go. I see. We got so much wasteful spending right now in our government, and then you're asking us for more money. That's what I have a problem with. But because I am a compassionate person, it's very hard for me to vote Republican because I don't see that compassion on their side. But if you talk about economics,
it's very interesting that if y'all could see inside the studio.
Yes.
That the one Republican that's in the studio is giving her thumbs up, like, go ahead and preach.
Thank you.
And she's like,
because he's right. I'm not a Republican. I'm independent.
But
I just said I'm compassionate, but I'm a capitalist. Okay. I believe in, what is it called? Somebody coined the word. It was compassionate capitalism.
Okay.
I believe we should help the poor, but help them to a point where they at least got some boots, but then they got to do something to take it to the next level on their own.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times Republicans are talking about, they just need to pull themselves up from their bootstraps. Well, the problem is some people don't even have boots. So let's help people get some boots, but they ain't got to be Gucci. Okay.
Okie. All right.
Okay. I'm just, whatever.
I'm not going to go against you. I'm just saying if that's your stance on it, be who you are.
How is that wrong, though?
I didn't say it was wrong. I said just, that's what your stance is.
So you think it's not good to help people? You don't like helping the poor? I believe you should help the poor.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're on the same page.
Right.
I believe in capitalism. You're an entrepreneur.
Right.
You believe in capitalism, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe in overtaxation?
No, I don't like.
Okay, well then we're on. I knew we thought alike. Okay, good deal. All righty. On a more positive note, what is going on with you?
I think the person that's in the White House should be removed.
Yes.
We
need to talk about.
We ain't going right now.
We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it.
I don't think it's important. I'm saying because nothing's going to change.
Oh my God! Could you tell the truth and shame the devil? We are spending taxpayer dollars, and this guy is not going to be removed.
No,
it's not going to happen. It's not. And they're talking about, we should get witnesses. I am all for witnesses. I think we should have witnesses. But if you guys really think that all of a sudden, just because there's witnesses, that they're going to go, oh, let's remove this guy, it's not going to happen. They've got audio with him making deals behind closed doors. They've got videos of him with people he said he never knew, but he's there standing there shaking hands with them, talking to them, and making deals with them. If that ain't enough, the fact that he even got elected with everything that he's done, if that wasn't enough for his party to go, no, we're not going to support this guy. What do you think? I don't understand why they even think witnesses is going to make a difference. Should there be witnesses? Yes. But it's not because it's going to make a difference. It's because it's the right thing to do. There.
Okay. I agree with you. You might be one of those four they trying to, flip.
I'm
just saying, because since you can,
I'm
believe
independent. I'm independent woman.
Anyway, Donnie, a lot of that stuff I'm kind of through with, because it's really just the same old rhetoric that they are talking about the same old thing over and over and over again. And I don't think that anything is really going to change. They're trying to, at least anything I think all of these, the public trial in a sense on CNN is just for the viewers to see and hopefully shift, change their voting.
Here's my thing.
In the fall.
I don't know what is going on right now, but the fact that it's gotten this far, I believe on both sides there's corruption. It's almost like if you go rob a bank with your boy, okay, and your boy is getting ready to tell on you gonna turn around and be like, hey, wait a minute, man, you was back there with me. And I think right now between Republicans and Democrats, they both got so much dirt on each other that nobody can move. Because it's like a chess game. Oh, really? You gonna say this? Well, if you say this, we gonna say this. And I really honestly believe that that's why nothing is being done right now, because behind closed doors, they're all playing the same game. You know, like Democrats don't really want to talk about the truth behind his son, Hunter Biden. They don't want to talk about it.
See,
you know, and I'm saying that because I'm independent.
No,
I can call out.
See, you know, that's being honest. That's one of those stances on the other side over there. You know, and I'll be honest with you. I'm just saying like this: if your husband and you got into it, okay,
right?
Y'all got into it about just say Miss Cookie.
Who's Miss Cookie?
I don't know. It's just somebody that y'all was talking about. Okay, y'all got into it.
I'm listening.
Now, you know we tape video.
Okay.
But you and your husband are arguing about Miss Cookie. Now, if y'all got into fighting, and the cops come,
right?
They're not going to call Miss Cookie and say, Miss Cookie, do they have reason to be arguing about you? They're going to arrest you and your husband if y'all got into fighting. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Okay. What does Biden and his son have to do with anything about the wrongdoing that the president does?
I agree. But what I'm saying, the reason why the Republicans are able to come back.
That's the reason why they keep bringing it up, because his purpose was to bring up these allegations about his son. He just wanted them to talk about it. He didn't have to prove it. He just wanted them to talk about it.
I'm 100% true.
Right. So,
you are 100% absolutely without a doubt true. However, it is also true that this dude was pulling in whatever for not doing anything.
That doesn't matter. That's what everybody's trying to show. The Democrats are trying to show. That doesn't matter. Whatever he was doing does not justify the president doing what he did.
So it doesn't justify it. I'm saying it doesn't justify it, but it also is the reason why neither side, or I guess neither side is budging, because they both got dirt. That's my point. And so it's just frustrating because we're not addressing the dirt on the Democratic side, and we're not.
Just hold it. If you got a comment on this, hit us up at 1-888-349-DONNIE. That's 1-888-349-DONI. We'll be right back.
It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live.
Hey, got a comment about the show? Give us a call at 1-888-349-DONNIE. That's 1-888-349-3664. Hey, write this number down. 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. Have you ever thought about having a produced commercial for your next event? Your church anniversary, birthday, family reunion, or if you just need some production work done, VAST Productions can help. We're an audio video production house specializing in making your audio and video dreams come to life. Thinking about a family documentary or a church history story? Call us at 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278. VAST Productions has over 20 years of production experience, and we're ready to work for you. To get started, just call 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278.
Hey, I'm Donnie the Tree Lady, owner of Don's Tree Service and author of From Failure to Fabulous. From Failure to Fabulous is my opportunity to share with you my trials and tribulations of growing a tree service or growing a small business and making it successful by overcoming adversity, and also giving you some tidbits on what you can do on a day-to-day basis to achieve your dreams and be the best that you can be. And you can find us on Amazon. You can go to Donnie Jones Live. Anywhere that books are sold, you should be able to find us.
Hey, this is Marty McFly, and real quick, I want to invite you to join me in ministry. Yeah, seriously, I want you to join me in ministry. It's called Turning Point. Log on to YouTube and type in Turning Point. You should see a picture of me pop up there, you know, me in my little robe doing my thing. But anyway, type in Turning Point, push play, check it out, and if you like it, subscribe. All right? And I hope it'll be a blessing to your life, too. Now, back to more Donnie Jones Live with Donnie and Marty McFly.
Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie
Welcome back to Donnie Jones Live, where I am frustrated with Marty.
Always. Ain't nothing new. This reminds me of my house at home. Just when my wife is always frustrated with me. For some reason.
Okay, going back to what we were saying. Even though we're supposed to be talking about entrepreneurship on this segment, but that's a whole other story.
We're talking about a good entrepreneur.
We are.
Donald Trump,
that's
represent.
True.
Well, anyway. But Donald Trump, in a sense.
What I'm saying is you are correct.
Okay.
His wrongdoing doesn't have anything to do with the wrongdoing of Biden and his son.
Or the accusation that he did something wrong, right? The accusation of, I'm saying that's what they keep trying to say. Well, he had to be doing something wrong. Well, what was so wrong about Biden when the government, everybody knew, they videotaped him saying this. He wasn't trying to hide anything. Versus a president.
45 did not care that Biden was doing something wrong.
No, he just wanted
it put out there.
Right, and guess what was going on right now? Even us talking about it, we're part of this. He just wanted people to talk about it. So when the voting comes around in November, people will say, well, I don't know if we can trust Biden because they're saying all of that stuff. This is all he wanted.
Okay, take all that stuff away. Okay. Say 45 wasn't trying to dig up dirt, which he was, and he should be held accountable for that. Are you saying in those instances with Ukraine that between Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, there was no kind of unethical? Okay. All right.
I'm just saying, and think about
it.
Okay, yeah. And what does that matter? What matters with that? Something that happened years ago. Okay. Something that happened actually years ago when Obama was
the same reason why people can talk about how 45 has an issue with women and has a problem treating women right, but yet there were people in Hollywood still trying to protect these producers and Hollywood people.
You know what, Donnie?
Blah, 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 blah.
You know what?
Both of them do wrong.
Call me crazy, but it almost sounds like you're defending him.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
That's what it...
I'm saying I'm going down the middle and saying both sides got some issues and we need to be transparent on both sides.
Okay.
I do not in any way, shape, or form support 45 at all. But I'm also saying I do not, I'll say it right here on the air, I do not want Biden as my next president. I would prefer it be some woman or the other guy.
Okay, now why?
Or Buttigieg.
Why just some woman?
Anything, because it's time for a change. It's time for temperament. And right now, I personally feel, even though I'm not endorsing, any of the women that's on the other side right now, if push comes down to it, and I had to pick somebody, it would be one of the women on the other side. Because right now, I don't see, or somebody that y'all probably wouldn't be cool with me saying his name.
So basically, anybody other than Biden, that's what you would go with.
Bernie or Biden, anybody but Bernie or Biden.
Okay.
Anybody.
We're not even gonna go down now because
why are we even on this right now?
Right,
because talking about entrepreneurship.
Because
I'm getting a headache.
I don't have anything wrong with actually anybody that can beat Trump. I'm happy with. I'll say it like that. If any splash Obama could come back, I would support.
I would love it if Barack Obama.
But you just said
President Obama, please come back. Please.
Anyway, entrepreneurship. Give me something. What's something? We're just gonna shift. We're just gonna do a hard shift.
Honestly, we didn't really do a hard shift. You know why? Because thinking about entrepreneurship brought me right back to Kobe. Yes. Today, I was thinking about. No, seriously, because there's certain markers that we have as a company that I want to meet, and certain things that I need to that I want to do to help us grow. I'm now ready to pull the trigger on those things because the next day is not promised.
Nope.
And I keep having ideologies about, I'm not ready yet, or I'm not there yet, or I need to do this, or I need to put that in place. And sometimes you just need to pull the trigger and go for it because you don't know what tomorrow holds. I'm so grateful for the life that I have right now. I'm so grateful for us to be able to do what we do. And I'm so grateful to be blessed with another day. And I feel like if I don't really go for it and go for all the things that I have in my mind, that I'm dreaming about, that I'm thinking about, that I plan, if I don't do it right now, when is it ever going to happen? Because tomorrow's not promised. Right. It's really not. So I think one of the reasons why this thing with Kobe affected me so much, because I do feel like there's things that I've held back on because there's a part of me that's like, well, I'm not good enough yet, or I need to work on this. And maybe that might be true, but why don't I practice harder? Why don't I work harder? Why don't I focus more like he did? Like, I may not play basketball, but this thing with my fitness, what if I was consistent with my fitness and my eating habits as he was with a basketball? As business people, you guys out there that are entrepreneurs, you have clients right now that you need to follow up on. You have sales goals right now that you don't think you can meet because you don't think you can go after that big contract. Go after that big contract. Go talk to that client that you're not comfortable with yet. You know what I mean? And try to make something happen. So I guess in my mind, as an entrepreneur, watching Kobe build what he's built and create the life that he's created, and then it's taken away in the snap of in the blink of an eye. I just want to build mine so that, for one, I leave a legacy for my family, but two, I get to a place where I'm like, I gave it my all right now, today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's not promised, but today. So that's what I have to say about my entrepreneurial spirit thing.
Okay. And so basically, what you're saying is you just gonna work harder at your craft of entrepreneurship.
I can't stand you.
What? I'm trying to make sure I grasp the. You got Kobe doing this and doing that, and it inspired you as an entrepreneur and everything. And I just. I'm sorry, I'm just following along.
For example, Marty. Example. You know how he used to do, like, was it the free throws or what kind of layups or whatever he used to do? Today, what I did, if you want to bring it real world, since I guess that's what he's trying to do, is put me on the spot. No. You know what time it is today. I have already done 50 calls today.
Okay.
By this time during the day, usually I've made maybe 10 calls, 15 calls.
Okay.
I've already done 50. My goal is 100. Why? Because tomorrow's not promised. And why not go for it? Why not push myself as hard as I can in this thing called small business? Why don't I just go for it? And so my I guess what I'm getting out of this is that if you have a small business, or if you have a dream, or if you want to go back to school or learn a language, whatever your thing is, go for it right now. Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. Also, if you love somebody, you need to let them know you love them. You need to let them know. I'm telling you that right now, because tomorrow's not promised. I'm just really stuck on that right now. Tomorrow is not promised.
Today is not a promise.
Today is not. Yeah, exactly. Promised, exactly. None of it is. So
that is
so
true.
yeah.
I like that.
So if you've got somebody that you love, tell them you love them. If you got a dream that you want to go after, go for it. Right. If you already are living your dream, but you're ready to take it to the next level, take it to the next level. Right. The time is right now.
And if you're living with someone that you really don't love, but you want to one day, just speaking into existence, just tell them I love you, and it just work on that a little bit later, because, I do that often. I tell a lot of, sorry, that's a different story for a different day. But I'm just saying, you gotta call it into existence. Words are powerful.
That is
being
true.
honest, And sometimes you gotta, people that you really don't care.
Well,
about.
It even says it in the Bible. Speak. Well, I don't know, because I'll be saying stuff. Speak those things that are not as though they are. Something
like that.
How does it go?
I don't quote the Bible no more, because there's too many different translations.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You just did a Bible sermon. You just did a sermon on Sunday.
I did, but I don't know if I quoted anything. I read something. But no.
What the?
No, I'm saying that's another.
I want you to call 1-888-349-DONNIE, and I want you to pray for Marty. I want y'all calling right now.
Yeah, but no.
I want you guys to raise your hands and focus them towards the radio right now and pray for Pastor Marty. Because I do not know what the heck he is on right now.
What?
But I'm just saying.
Truthful. It's truthful. I'm just saying. People are upset because nowadays, I'm saying, most people used to always quote the King James Version, but now you got the
I never understood the King James Version.
Right, that's why they got so many different versions now out there that, But yeah, what you were saying was true. That's in the Bible, Call up on those things that,
How does it go, though? That's what I'm saying. How does it go?
I'm not sure. Being honest, look, it's 66 books in the Bible.
I don't be saying I'm a pastor. So if I have one of my pastor friends out there, call 1-888-349-DONNIE and tell me how that Bible verse goes.
Which one? Again.
After we get off the radio, I'm going to go.
The
one that says, speak those things that are not as though they are. Is that what it is?
There you go. Yep, you just said it.
well, see, I do know it. Okay, but where's it at in the Bible?
I don't know.
No.
You better ask Siri. Hey, Siri, where that scripture at? That's what I do all the time.
I'm gonna ask Siri.
Well, you ask right now. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll come back on the other side. You can just tell everybody where that's at. All right.
Okay, that's what I'm
So hit us up at 1-888-349 Donnie if you actually know it, but exactly where it's at in the Bible.
Exactly.
And what version of the Bible that you're coming from too.
And you know what? I tell you what. If you tell us where that's at in the Bible, I will send you. Now you're gonna have to leave some information. So you need to leave your name, your telephone number, and everything is locked and loaded. So you don't have to worry about any crazy stuff because it's a private number, just for our show. 1-888-349 Donnie. I would like for you to tell us where that's at in the Bible. And the exact. What is it? Translation.
Yep.
And I will send you a free copy of my book, From Failure to Fabulous. I'll send you a free copy of my book, From Failure to Fabulous. If you tell us where that's at in the Bible, I'm going to Google it. Yeah. So you better tell me the truth because otherwise I ain't going to send you.
And if you find it, and the first one that calls in, I will actually send you my light bill this month for you to help a brother out, you know. You can give back to the cause, okay? So you work with me, I work with you. Hit us up, 1-888-349-DON. Just playing. I'm not going to send you a bill.
I'm just playing. But seriously, if you do call up and you've got that, and we'll say for the first 5 callers.
Okay.
Because you know people are Googling it right now. So for the first 5 callers, I'll send you a free copy of my book. And then for the rest of y'all, we want you to go to YouTube to Donnie Jones Live. That's DONI Jones Live. And like and subscribe. We need your help.
Yes.
To get over, what is it? 100,000?
100,000. That's
100,000 subscribers. We've got a ways to go. We got a long ways to go, but we got all of 2020 to get there. But we want you to act today.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live.
Hey, got a comment about the show? Give us a call at 1-888-349-DONNIE. That's 1-888-349-3664. Hey, write this number down. 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. Have you ever thought about having a produced commercial for your next event? Your church anniversary, birthday, family reunion, or if you just need some production work done? VAST Productions can help. We're an audio video production house specializing in making your audio and video dreams come to life. Thinking about a family documentary or a church history story? Call us at 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278. VAST Productions has over 20 years of production experience, and we're ready to work for you. To get started, just call 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278.
Hey, I'm Donnie the Tree Lady, owner of Don's Tree Service and author of From Failure to Fabulous. From Failure to Fabulous is my opportunity to share with you my trials and tribulations of growing a tree service or growing a small business and making it successful by overcoming adversity, and also giving you some tidbits on what you can do on a day-to-day basis to achieve your dreams and be the best that you can be. And you can find us on Amazon. You can go to Donnie Jones Live. Anywhere that books are sold, you should be able to find us.
Hey, this is Marty Mcfly, and real quick, I want to invite you to join me in ministry. Yeah, seriously, I want you to join me in ministry. It's called Turning Point. Log on to YouTube and type in Turning Point. You should see a picture of me pop up there, you know, me in my little robe doing my thing. But anyway, type in Turning Point, push play, check it out, and if you like it, subscribe. All right? And I hope it'll be a blessing to your life, too. Now, back to more Donnie Jones Live with Donnie and Marty McFly.
Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live.
Welcome back to Donnie Jones Live.
Yes, with that guy, Marty McFly.
Okay, you is fly. Now I can say that. I can
say
that.
See, the show's gotten a little bit more lighter now.
It's definitely lighter.
Right. I feel good and everything, just, And actually, you know what? Coming up this weekend, I do got something to be happy about.
Please tell me something.
Right, I got a whole bunch of people that's joining my church this weekend.
Yay!
Yes, believe it or not.
I think I'm one of them.
Believe it or not, it took me 2 years and a few days.
Oh my God!
But I got you to come to church finally.
You know what? Why does he try to make me sound like a heathen? No. I go to church.
Yeah.
I go to church. Now I don't be mad because your church.
Right. Wait, what you about to say? Hold on now. Hold on. Let me clear my throat. What you about to say about my church?
Your church is lovely.
Yeah.
Your church is lovely.
We got things going on in my church. And actually we have
I actually love my church because of the children's ministry. We have an amazing children's ministry. And as a person with kids,
we got a nice children's ministry too. We say sit down and shut up. And we gonna minister to you.
They got a little area where they let the kids play.
Yeah, I got a pew for the little kids to play on.
That little overturned refrigerator, but it's okay.
Hey, look, hold on. One man's junk is another man's treasure. They play.
No, I love your church. I love your church, man.
No, I love my little church too. But I got about.
No, I'm proud.
I'm proud
of you.
We actually got about 12 people that are coming in. You know, so that's a big thing for me. I'm proud that actually some people say, you know what, I'm gonna be a part. And
I love your church. I love what you do. I love what you do for the community.
Right.
And I love that you make it. You make it accessible. You make church accessible to people, meaning the way you talk, the way you behave, the way you accept people right where they are, as opposed to being full of judgment and stuff like that.
I'm gonna be honest. They don't know everybody. I'm like, I think 2 other know that they're actually joining the church. The other ones think I'm just giving them some free chicken. And I'm just like, look, y'all just been some good partners, friends. I just want to, do a dinner for y'all. So they're coming out on that Saturday, and I'm going to kind of like trick them into, hey, now y'all members of my church. I'm honored. You got to bait them any which way you can.
Y'all, you guys need to check Marty out on Turning Point. Tell them about your ministry at Turning Point.
Well, it's just a ministry. It's just me, just giving.
You're making me work hard today, aren't you?
Because see, here's the thing. I don't like to oversell myself. I don't like to be like, it's a great thing. You're going to be changed. You're going to be moved and everything. Right. But honestly, it's kind of like, I always say, just check it out. And if you move by it, then great. I'm saying this, the one that we just did, I think I talked a little bit about the sermon last week, but it was about hanging out with the game creator. Because last week I hung out with one of our producers, and he had a game and everything that he produced, and it was so inspiring to me that it was like, I did the whole sermon about it. Yeah. And it's like, in the game of life, it's so much easier if you sit down and spend time with the game creator.
Preach.
That your life would be better.
That's right.
So that's one of them that I posted. Right now, if you go to Turning Point with Marty Ringer, I had to put.
Make sure you put with Marty Ringer,
because I realized
because there's one that you will go and you'd be like, that ain't my
it's a different kind of turning point, and it's like, oh, gee, that ain't holy. That's what I had to put in.
It's a pastor. It's another pastor.
Oh, you know what? I was looking at the other two. That wasn't YouTube. I was looking at it was. Well, I don't want to get that one promotion.
Marty.
Some people know about that. Well, anyway,
I didn't know there was another Turning Point.
No. There's another tube out there. You got a YouTube, you got M-Tube, you got X-Tube, you got RedTube, you got a whole bunch of different tubes out there. So I just want to make sure.
Marty, why would you say that on the radio? You're going to have people.
Tried to enlighten you.
Because you're going to have people going to Google that stuff. And what if they have a problem with addiction?
I just want to make sure.
Or they just finally got clean and they listen to this station so they can be encouraged to follow God's word.
If they already got an addiction, this ain't new to them. I'm just sorry. I'm just saying, it's like, anyway, I'm just saying, I wanted to be specific. I'm on YouTube, Marty Ringer at Turning Point. That's where I'm at.
I know you better not be on them other channels, first of all. But the fact that you know it.
What? I counsel people all the time. Of course, I got to know about this kind of stuff. What? You know about everything about trees, right? So I
don't know everything about trees.
Ain't you a certified arborist?
I am a certified arborist.
All right, then, well, you should know.
I'm a certified arborist.
You know how to trim the hedges and the inside of them.
I'm an arborist, not a horticulturist. Okay. So there are some areas I don't know about.
Okay, but
the area of
I don't know about.
The area of my specialty, I do know about.
Right, my specialty
is trees that grow out of the ground, they grow tall, they get old or they die or limbs break or whatever.
Donnie,
that's what I know
it's
about.
It's like this. If somebody comes to you and say, pastor or friend of yours,
don't put pastor on me because I'm not a
pastor.
And
they say that I got an addiction because I've been looking at these channels of this, that. That's how you can know about what goes on out there.
Okay, well, yeah, but you acted like you watched those channels before.
I didn't say I watched them. I said clarification. Want to make sure that you look at Turning Point on YouTube. You know, that's Marty Ringer with Marty McFly. Marty.
Okay, and while you're on YouTube, go to Donnie Jones Live, Dio and I, Jones Live, and like and subscribe. And what are we going to do for
Donnie?
them? What are we going to do for them?
For
liking and subscribing.
Yeah, you get another book. We got a whole lot of books here. We got a whole lot of Donnie Jones books here. If you like and subscribe, we'll send you a book. If you watch the show and let us know that you watched the show, we might send you a book.
You know what?
If you tell a friend about Donnie Jones Live, we might send you a book. If you just email us and say Donnie Jones got a book, we might send you a book. We got a whole lot of
you know what? You are really
here.
Taking the magic away from failure to fabulous.
No,
but you guys, I really am.
Through it just a few
I am really proud of that book. And I can't really tell you that on the air.
Right.
But something positive came through, so I was really excited about that.
Okay, you want to share it? But what positive?
No, I don't.
Well, why'd you bring it up? Don't you hate when people do that kind of stuff? I got something great to tell you.
Let's just say something is really something good is coming down the
segment. You're gonna dangle that right in front of us on the last few.
Dangling it right on the sex. Speaking of dangling something,
what?
Tell us something good. Towards the end of the show, we really like to,
I
really
just did
touch.
I just said something about being with the game creator. You wasn't listening.
That was your Marty moment.
That was my Marty moment before I had to say.
That was your Marty moment. Okay.
Supposed to do another one. God, look, baby, like most of the time, I only got one in there. I need about 30 minutes to kind of get back together.
Do they do this in post-production? Is there like a little music that plays before you do your Marty moment so I'll know that it's your Marty moment?
No, I used to do that when I was younger. Ain't no more music now. I'm here. Here go my moment. Like right now, okay, so my moment is, really, here's the thing. If you think about it, in our different seasons of life, in our different seasons
We're going
and
in the
things
right
like that.
Okay, let's go.
A lot of people don't think about planting and
wrong music.
then see how you going. See, okay, look. Understand this. Certain people think that you can't plant in the winter season because everything is dead and everything is kind of dying and morbid and everything. Right. And some of us, are constantly, in a sense, in that winter season in our life. But here's the thing. Sometimes you got to plant in your winter seasons that have joy in the spring.
Ooh, that's good.
And it's sometimes it's hard, but believe it or not, there's a lot of vegetables that progress and grow in the winter seasons.
Yeah.
Cabbage, onions and things of that nature.
My favorite.
So in a sense, right now, if you're in one of those seasons, that might be your winter season. Still go out and plant.
Yes.
Some joy for the next season. You got to kind of push yourself a little bit to get out, and with God's help, you can always do that because He's the one that actually always plant the seed. And you might be going through something like you're breaking. But understand, every seed had to break before it could germinate and go into a plant. So understand, if you're going through it, it's for a reason for you to get better.
And I'm really glad you picked that analogy because actually, in the natural, me being in the tree care industry, working with plants, the dormant season or the season when you think everything is dead is a lot of times when seeds should be planted because in the dormant season, a lot of energy is going into creating good solid roots.
Yeah.
So a lot of times in the dormant season, you plant those seeds. People may not see something happening above ground, but below ground, you're getting your roots together. Yeah. Below ground, you're finding the right people. Below ground, you're making a foundation. Below ground, you're putting things in place so that when the spring or the summer comes, you can sustain what God has blessed you with. Do not fear the winter season because that actually is a good time to plant those seeds.
Right. See, I like that. You got to brought it in on your
I've been trying to do that sometimes. If you hadn't noticed, I try to. What happens is you always have a really good. Okay, I can't say a lot. I say always.
No.
A lot of times you have a really good word, and what I try to do is marry something to that. that brings it all together. That's how I thought the show worked.
Oh, okay,
but
yeah.
a lot of times you don't give me the chance to do that because you'll make me laugh or you'll get me off track, and so I don't get back to doing that. But I really like to do that.
All right.
You know?
Well, that makes me feel good. You know, before we leave, we said this a couple of weeks ago, and I think we could say it again, and I really don't put it out there, but if you do have something that you'd like Donnie to pray for,
yes,
call us
Marty.
at 1-888-349-DONNIE. That's 1-888-349-DONI. You know, call her and, let her know, that, she inspires you, or if you don't got something that you want us to pray for or her to pray for, or if you just want to get one of these books that we just kind of throwing on out there.
We are not just throwing it out, guys.
Oh, no.
It is a labor of love. Me writing this book and getting things off my heart, things that I want to share with the community. And you don't necessarily have to be an entrepreneur to get the book. I just want people that are dreamers or people that feel like giving up, but
you ain't even got to read if you don't want the book.
I'm gonna hurt him.
Being honest.
So anyway, guys, it's from my heart. I want to help people. I just feel like I know that if I'm still here and still standing with everything that I've been through, and you're still here and still standing with everything you've been through, I want you to get the book. Yeah. Because I think that God put it on my heart to write it just for you.
Yep. Well, if God didn't, somebody did, but it's for you. All right. From failure to fabulous, you got a whole bunch of chapters, and it got big print too. So, if you got, challenging eyes and everything, I'm just saying that.
You can go to DonnieJonesLive.com and order the book. DoniJonesLive.com. Go to the store and order my book.
Right. Or just call us and we'll just send it to you. But now shipping and handling, you're going to have to pay for that. We're on a budget here. Anyway, give us a call, 1-888-349-DONNIE. You know what? It's been a great show. We gon' when she looking at me like that, we just see y'all next.
We'll see y'all next week.
All right,
thanks.
bye.
Bye.
It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live. It's Donnie Jones Live, Donnie Jones Live.
Hey, got a comment about the show? Give us a call at 1-888-349-DONNIE. That's 1-888-349-3664. Hey, write this number down, 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. Have you ever thought about having a produced commercial for your next event, your church anniversary, birthday, family reunion, or if you just need some production work done? VAST Productions can help. We're an audio video production house specializing in making your audio and video dreams come to life. Thinking about a family documentary or a church history story? Call us at 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278. VAST Productions has over 20 years of production experience, and we're ready to work for you. To get started, just call 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278.
Hey, I'm Donnie the Tree Lady, owner of Don's Tree Service and author of From Failure to Fabulous. From Failure to Fabulous is my opportunity to share with you my trials and tribulations of growing a tree service or growing a small business and making it successful by overcoming adversity, and also giving you some tidbits on what you can do on a day-to-day basis to achieve your dreams and be the best that you can be. And you can find us on Amazon. You can go to Donnie Jones Live. Anywhere that books are sold, you should be able to find us.
Hey, this is Marty Mcfly, and real quick, I want to invite you to join me in ministry. Yeah, seriously, I want you to join me in ministry. It's called Turning Point. Log on to YouTube and type in Turning Point. You should see a picture of me pop up there, me in my little robe doing my thing. But anyway, type in Turning Point, push play, check it out, and if you like it, subscribe. All right? And I hope it'll be a blessing to your life too.